Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Wednesday night with Dr. Wallach Zoom. And we're just so grateful that he's able to come and join us for one short half hour here. And Dr. Wallach is our very own special resource center. And if you haven't picked up any of his books lately, I encourage you to do that because to have the resources at your fingertips at your home, when you can't get out in the winter, sometimes there's something that you want to read. These are the resources that are going to benefit you and your family and a business if you have that choice that you'd like to do that too. So, and there's a newsletter. That's right. When you order your books, you will get a newsletter with different types of other resources and information for the future to look at and to share with your friends. I put those in somebody's mailbox with, little gift there, and you'll enjoy them. You'll enjoy. So, okay, enough of me. So thank you, Dr. Wallach, for joining us, and the call is yours.
Well, thank you so much for all you guys do. I appreciate you. And we're going to be around a long time together. That's the main thing. I've got a lot of new information. And of course, we've started a new project. It's called There's a New Bull in Town. Have you heard of that one yet? It's the New Bull in Town. Okay. And
yes, sir, I have.
Okay, good. Okay,
it's Rebound.
Yeah, there you go. Rebound, the New Bull in Town. And of course, I'll start out with some just straight facts that many of you have probably heard before. The life expectancy in the Philippines is 71 years. The life expectancy in the United States is 75. The life expectancy in Australia is 82.9. The life expectancy in New Zealand is 82.3. The life expectancy in Japan is 84.7. Canada is 84. China is 76. UK is 81. Russia is 72. South Africa is 63. Mexico is 77. Italy is 83. Let's see here. Denmark is 77.2. Ukraine is 71. Spain is 82. Germany is 81.26. I thought that was kind of funny. Egypt is 71. Sweden is 82.2. And in Hunza, it's 120. The record for longevity in the industrialized world is a gal by the name of, let's see here, Jean Calment from France. Jean Calment from France. She died in 1997 at 122 years and 164 days. Okay, so that sets the record for the industrialized world in modern times. Now, with all that said, as kind of a base, I want to go to what we have in the United States when it comes to information, okay? Red Bull, the original Bull, sells 7.9, almost 8 billion with a B cans of Red Bull per year, okay? The life expectancy in the United States is 53 to 59. What? Yeah, it's 53 to 59. Okay. Professional athletes, we're talking about professional athletes, is 53 to 59. The average person on the street is 75. Professional athletes, it comes down to a real serious average of 56.7. And young athletes under the age of 25, each year in America, we're talking about athletes under the age of 25, 2,000 die per year under the age of 25 from hypertrophic cardiomyopathy heart disease, which is the same thing that killed the babies when they had SIDS, senile death syndrome. And doctors said, oh, they're dying of mothers laying on them and suffocating them. But doctors blamed it on the mothers. And really, it's the same nutritional deficiency that caused SIDS that caused these 25-year-olds to die, 2,000 per year. Okay, and so it's kind of scary. Billionaires in America, the life expectancy for billionaires in America is 66. The life expectancy for emergency room doctors in America, emergency room doctors, is 58.7. Okay. Now, so here comes the new bull in town. Okay, we want to which they say exceed the sales of Red Bull, and we are going to add 25 to 50 healthy years to people's life. And I'll show you why and how. We do have a CD set that represents 25 years of research. Okay, it's a 3 CD set, and dead athletes don't lie is 1. Exercise without supplementation is suicide is 2, and what kills billionaires is 3. Those 3 CDs together, okay, form a program based on an enormous amount of research. Okay, it'll blow your mind when you listen to this material. Okay, so you can go to Youngevity official private Facebook group, go to right click and save, and you'll get it off the screen. And it's a picture of me sitting at a table with the products, you know, we call Rebound, the canister, and the sticks. Okay, these little guys. I take the sticks with me in my pocket when I leave the house. The cans, I pop the tops and at night before I go to bed on 2 of them, put them in the refrigerator, so they off-gas all the carbonation. And by morning, they're flat, all the bubbly's gone. I'll drink 1 with breakfast and 1 with all my other stuff, and 1 either at lunch or a couple hours after lunch, depending on my schedule. And then there's a canister with, there's 30 of those sticks in a box. There's a canister with 36 servings, and there's 12-ounce cans in a case. Okay, a lot of people, especially the younger people, like that carbonation, so that's why we did it for them. But I want to get rid of the carbon dioxide, so I pop the tops before I put them in the refrigerator. Now, let's look at a little bit of information here that's going to lay the groundwork. Red Bull came out in 1987. An Austrian actually came out with Red Bull, and he just died a month ago at age 78. He is bragging up until the day he died that he was drinking 10 cans of Red Bull every day. Okay. And they still, after a month, haven't come out with his exact cause of death. They said, oh, he died from complications of a chronic disease. Well, we don't know what that means. Okay. Monster, a Coca-Cola product, came out as a energy product, sports product, 1985, 2 years earlier. Rockstar came out in 2001. It was a Pepsi Cola energy drink. And we, Youngevity, came up with our Rebound in 2011. Okay, Rebound. Now, let's look at some of the differences between these top energy drinks and Rebound. It'll blow your mind. Okay. Rebound has 20 milligrams of sodium, you know, like salt in it, sodium chloride. Red Bull has 140 milligrams. Rockstar has 40 milligrams. When it comes to sugar, Rebound has 24 grams. Red Bull has 38 grams. Rockstar has 31 grams. When it comes to minerals, Rebound has 75 minerals because of plant-derived colloidal minerals, which we spent a lot of time. We spent months and months and months before we started our company to find something different. We found these plant-derived colloidal minerals, 75. In Red Bull per can is 3 minerals. We have 75, they have 3. Rockstar has 1, and we have 75. We have 25 vitamins and amino acids also, so we have 100 nutrients, okay, in Rebound. Red Bull has 42. Oh no, that's sugar. That's not vitamins and minerals. They just have 3. They just have 3, okay? And again, Rockstar has 5 vitamins. Okay, when it comes to caffeine, Rockstar has 80 milligrams per serving. Red Bull has 114, and I have to do a little more research, but our caffeine is taken from green tea, and so I have to find out how much caffeine really is. Okay, so this kind of gives you what's going on here. Now, the cost of treating the symptoms of diseases is extraordinarily high. And so it's much cheaper if you want to add 25 to 50 healthy years of your life, go with the Rebound. And you can do the sticks, you can do the cans, and I do them all depending on the situation. I try to have at least one, maybe two of the cans per day. And then I have, when I leave the house, I will take these sticks with me because I can put them in my pocket and just add them to a bottle of water, no carbonation. Same way with the canisters. I don't take the canisters with me on airplanes because they tend to open those cans, you know, at the luggage inspection site, and they don't put the tops on right, and it spills all over the place. So I take either the sticks or the unopened cans. If it's a weight issue, I just take the sticks. And it's one of those things where you can add 25 to 50 healthy years of your life. You can sleep well and get rid of as many as 600 different health problems. We have the products, we have the nutrients for 600 different health problems. We have 5,000 products. Okay, so you're bound to find something that goes along with what you got. We have stuff for diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, arthritis, back problems, sciatica. We have things with irritable bowel syndrome. All of these things are just simple nutritional deficiencies. None of them are genetic, none of them are autoimmune. It was all nonsense. Doctors get no training in these things, so they just blamed it on you when you get these diseases. It's really just simple nutritional deficiency diseases. And of course, it's contributed to by the bad foods, fried foods, processed meats, oils, glutens, wheat, butter, and oats, buckwheat with the phagopyrins in there, which are kind of like gluten. And then there's sugar, and then there's carbonation. Even the diet carbonation has got to go because it reduces the ability to absorb minerals and digest food. And so that's why I like to pop the top on my cans of Rebound. But there's still a lot of guys that say, okay, my morning one, I'll drink it the way it is with the carbonation, and I'll pop the top in the afternoon and have the flat one with no bubbly left in it with my dinner. Okay, so, you know, people do it that way. And so I want to tell you that, again, there's a new bull in town. We do have an ad you can go to. This ad, of course, is a picture of me sitting at the table with the products in front of me. I don't know if you have that. You can put it up. I shut my phone off here, so I apologize. Maybe I'll see if I can get it back up here. I'll get it up so I can hold it up so you can see it maybe. Then it's one of those things where you can add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Okay, let's see if I can get that up for you.
I think I actually sent that
Here we go.
to the people on the call. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's got that starburst in the upper left. It says, see, the starburst says there's a new bull in town, and the starburst on the upper right-hand side gives you the 3 CDs. Okay, dead doctors, excuse me, dead athletes don't lie. Okay, dead athletes don't lie. Exercise on supplementation of suicide and what kills billionaires, and my website, www.drjwallach.com, how to get them. And everybody needs to have this information because it will add 25 years to your life. If you just drink these energy drinks with their sugar and caffeine and 1 mineral and 3 vitamins, you're not going to make it. That's why so many of these professional athletes, right? Remember, their average life expectancy for professional athletes in America is 53 to 56. Hello? It's a terrible, terrible record. And so with that, I'll turn it over to the captain, Okay. Okay, Dave and Pam, over to you.
Yes, sir, Doc. Thank you so much. Yeah, that is an awesome ad. Pam has that. I don't know. She found it somewhere, and I see Laura has her hand raised. Laura, you have a question for Doc. Go ahead.
Hi, guys. Hi, Doc. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, good to see everyone again.
Hey,
So
Laura.
I'm asking a question on behalf of a customer of mine who I've asked before, but she still has more questions. So she has fibroids. She has a really big gut because of it and would like to know, now you have given her the protocol. She knows about the foods, the bad foods, and the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, MSM, the collagen. So she knows about all that, but she just wanted to know, is there anything else that she could take to shrink the fibroids? Xerafem, she's using that as well.
Yeah, Xerafem, absolutely. And she needs to take the MSM, right? 3 at breakfast, 3 at lunch, 3 dinner time. So it'll be 2 bottles a month. So give her body, including the uterus, the connective tissue raw materials. Then she needs the collagen peptides. Scoop with that with her morning drink, scoop with her evening drink. And I would also have her take again the use the Rebound sports drink instead of soft drinks and that kind of stuff. And go again with a Xerafem. And if for 100 pounds of body weight, I'd have her take 3 of those a day of the Xerafem. It gives the body what it needs to make the estrogen, the female hormones. She needs to eat 3 eggs twice a day, 3 eggs twice a day.
So how many tablets of Xerafem a day?
If she only weighs 100 pounds, I'd have her take 3. If she weighs 150 pounds or 200 pounds, I'd have her take 3 twice a day.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it'd be two bottles a month of Xerafem.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then, of course, she needs the eggs because estrogen, whether it's made by other glands in the brain and the pituitary or the ovaries, is 95% by weight cholesterol. So she needs those eggs to make sure she's getting enough cholesterol. 25% of the brain weight is cholesterol. 25% of the weight of the spinal cord is cholesterol. Do not take cholesterol lowering drugs. Do not take cholesterol lowering drugs. Okay. Cholesterol does not clog your arteries. Arteries are clogged by fried foods and processed meats and oils, like salad dressings and cooking oils, that kind of stuff. And so this is not difficult. And so that's where I would go with all that. She's got to have the stuff that deals with the connective tissue. She needs the hormone stuff, and she needs to give her body what it needs to just maintain everything. Does she have anything going on with her joints, any back problems or joints, or any high blood pressure or diabetes?
I don't know. I know she said she has used the Sweeties and it helped her. So I think there is something going on with the blood sugar. Yeah. But I don't know for sure whether she has diabetes.
Okay. And so also, she needs to make sure she's getting those eggs and don't take any medication to lower cholesterol. Okay. And then call us in 2 weeks and 4 weeks and 6 weeks because this stuff heals very quickly.
Okay. She's looking at Immortalium as well. She wants to know, would that help with the fibroids and also another area like the skin, sagging skin? Would that help?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Immortalium gives your body a lot of the stuff that the walls of the blood vessels, the arteries and the veins need. Your nerves need them. You have so many things going on in the kidneys, everything from blood pressure to filtering the blood and so on. All of these organs need all of these nutrients, and to stay away from the bad stuff to maximize utilization. Okay.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Okay. No problem.
Thanks, Laura.
You're welcome. I'll turn it over to someone else. Thank you.
Okay, so Doc, I once heard an expert that you and I both know say that a stick of butter a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah, that's one of my famous quotes.
And I
Because
love it.
It has the cholesterol in it. It has the cholesterol in it that your brain needs because it's 25% cholesterol. And when you check, your total body cholesterol, the brain and the spinal cord make up anywhere from 50 to 75% of the total cholesterol in the total body cholesterol load. Okay, cholesterol is an essential nutrient. I'm considering changing it from the 90 essential nutrients to the 91 essential nutrients because your body needs cholesterol.
Okay, Pam, I think if you mute the board on the computer yourself, you should be able to talk on your phone because I can't see the board if there's any
Okay.
hands raised.
Okay, so I have a question, Doc. So if somebody has some kidney problems and her urine is not bright, like fluorescent, like we're supposed to have, right? We get enough B's, it's fluorescent. So when they don't drink enough, she says, and she wakes up in the morning, her urine is more dark. She's always
Okay.
had blood in her urine.
Do we know how much she weighs?
About 140.
Okay, does she have high blood pressure?
High blood pressure, a little bit,
Okay, and how often does she wake up at night to urinate, do you know?
about 3 times.
Okay, she's got osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the 10th cranial nerve and also squeezing the spinal cord. The spinal cord is telling the urinary bladder to urinate. That's why she gets up 2, 3, 4 times a night to urinate. Okay, and may not be anything wrong with the kidneys. And then the kidneys, in addition to the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, 2 of those, so she can take a full dose of everything twice a day. She needs the collagen peptides, a scoop of that with her morning drinks, with her evening drink, 2 bottles a month of MSM, so you can take 3 at breakfast, 3 at lunch, 3 at dinner time. But she also needs the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, 2 bottles a month of the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, so you can take 3 at breakfast and 3 at dinner time. And they will support healthy blood flow through blocked arteries in the brain, the coronary arteries of the heart, the kidneys. Is she on dialysis?
No,
Okay. And so this will all come right very quickly. But you got to stay away from all the bad stuff, do all the good stuff, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no buckwheat, eat like an Asian, eat rice and sweet potatoes and white potatoes and cauliflower and tomatoes and carrots and beets and cucumbers and stuff like that, okay?
okay. So she went swimming in the ocean several years ago and she got something in the ocean. And so she's been dealing with this for several years. Parasites.
Okay, what parasite are we talking about that she got from the ocean?
It's like bladder worms.
Okay, I want to know the name of the parasite she has in her urinary bladder, because the odds are it's just the osteoporosis of the skull squeezing the spinal cord that's making her urinate 3, 4 times a night. The doctors say, oh, you must have parasites in your bladder. And have you ever heard of the science of crapola?
Well,
I
yeah.
have.
She's going through her change because she did tell me she's got like a dollar size, silver dollar size come out. I says, you are going through your change, so we're going to get right through that. So,
Okay, well, she needs to be using the Xerafem 3 twice a day, 3 eggs with soft yolks twice a day, not hard boiled, not fried, but soft scramble in butter, soft poached in butter. Okay. And I want her to have the doctor tell her what parasites she has in her urinary bladder and why they said that.
okay.
So they really don't know what's going on. They don't know about osteoporosis of the skull. So they say, oh, you have parasites in your bladder. That's
And
crapola.
she don't have a gallbladder or appendix. They radiated her thyroid.
Yeah, well, that's because the doctor had a kid in college and he needed the tuition money.
She's got beautiful skin. Her skin is like ivory skin, no varicose veins or nothing. And they've
Okay,
got her
good.
on blood thinners.
Okay, well, the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack has blood thinners in it. And so, next time she goes to the doctor, you need to take her blood clotting time and all that kind of stuff. See if she can either reduce the amount of the blood thinners or but don't just do it. You got to do it, you know, based on the numbers, right?
Mhm. She's checking her blood pressure more often. And I thank you for that. Okay, anybody else have any questions? Please raise your hand or
I
jump
do.
right in.
I got a question, Doc. My friend's 63-year-old type 1 diabetic wife, who's been caught up in the medical industry her whole life.
Okay,
She
stop.
fell down.
Stop.
Oh. Yep.
Was she born with type 1 diabetes or did she get it when she was 40?
Oh, yeah, she was born with it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, she fell down the basement stairs backwards. She walked up the stairs. She got to the top and she fell backwards and she fractured 7 ribs and she got a concussion. She was out for about 2 minutes. And she also, now they're saying that where the ribs connect to the spine, the nodules are broken off. So I don't know. They think because of her diabetes that won't heal.
Okay, well,
What do
that's
you
not
say?
true. That's not true. Okay, so what she needs to do is wear some kind of vest, okay, to hold the ribs in place. Okay, they have those things, you know, at the pharmacies and stuff like that. You don't need a prescription to get those kind of vests.
She's in the hospital, Doc. They don't see her getting out of the hospital for a couple of weeks.
Okay, well, she needs to get on as quickly as possible. The Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, you know, 1 per 100 pounds of body weight per month. She needs the MSM, 3 of those at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's 2 bottles a month. She needs the collagen peptides. Let's do that twice a day. She needs the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, 3 of those twice a day for circulation in her brain, her heart, her kidneys, her liver, every place else. She needs her Ultimate enzymes because she's had her gallbladder taken out. I want her to take our Ultimate enzymes. We call it the gallbladder bile because we have bile in it. And you need that bile to absorb the fat soluble vitamins like A, D, E, K, and B12. You need the fat. You need to also have the bile to absorb the essential fatty acids. And our essential fatty acids are the natural prevention of stroke. Okay, it's also for respiratory stuff like asthma and COPD. All right, and so we need to go that direction.
And also that
All right.
Healthy Brain and Heart Pack comes with the selenium, which is very good for that too.
That's correct. She needs to take 3 selenium twice a day, and of course, the selenium is required by every organ and every cell in the body. It has, you know, hundreds of uses, but it also has 5 cofactors attached to it. Okay, 5 cofactors, one of which increases the healing capacity of blood vessels, including arteries and veins, so you don't get aneurysms and varicose veins and all that kind of stuff. And also connective tissue, including the valves in the heart and the walls of arteries, so you don't get aneurysms and you don't get all kinds of problems in your veins. Okay, and
What
so
was that in, Doc? I'm sorry. 5 cofactors are in what?
our selenium.
Okay, gotcha.
You can go to the store and buy selenium anywhere, but all the other seleniums on the market do not have those 5 cofactors. Now, does she have white, gray, or silver hair?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Okay, then she needs to take, in addition to that one of those 5 cofactors, in addition to dealing with connective tissue, it also makes the color in your hair. And so her hair color will come back and she'll look 25 or 30 years younger, but her hair color will come back. We also have a product called Hair, Skin, and Nails. Get 2 bottles of that, so you can take 3 of those twice a day. That's going to help her hair color come back faster. And that's going to help all the connective tissue, including all the tendons and ligaments that deal with the ribs and the vertebrae and so forth. But she should get one of those vests. Have her husband or boyfriend or kid or get somebody, her sister, her brother, to go to a pharmacy and get one of those vests for her and have her put that on.
Okay, Doc, thank you so much.
If you
Okay.
could wrap it up tonight, Dr. Wallach, with your advice for people with diabetes, please.
Okay. Well, diabetes is type 2 diabetes makes up 98 to 99% of the diabetic population. It's not a birth defect. It's not autoimmune. Type 2 diabetes is a simple nutritional deficiency disease. And we have a program. It's called the Healthy Blood Sugar Pack. Now, if you have arthritis, if you have high blood pressure, and you have fibromyalgia, and you have all this other stuff going on, you want to get the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, and then get 2 bottles of the sweeties, and take 3 of the sweeties at breakfast and 3 sweeties at the dinner time. If you're on medication for a diabetes, don't cold turkey off the medication. But as your blood sugar begins to drop, you can slowly reduce the medication based on the numbers. If you take too much of the of the medication, it's not unusual for people to eat a big dinner and then go to sleep a half hour. You're talking with you and they just fall asleep right in front of you, or they fall asleep while they're driving and crash and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so we want to get them off the medication as quickly as possible, but you have to do it with the 90 essential nutrients plus the sweeties. And again, you have to do it based on the numbers. You can't just say, okay, I'm on the sweeties now, I can just drop my medication. No, because it might take you 2 weeks, it might take you 6 weeks, depending on your absorption efficiency. Again, you got to give up all the bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, butter, and oats, no buckwheat, because of phagopyrins, absolutely no sugar, no carbonated drinks. And, call whoever got you started on all this, every couple of weeks and give them a report.
Thank you, Doc. What age do you think somebody should start using Ultimate Enzymes?
Well, Ultimate Enzymes, I would say by the time they're walking without help, they can take them. The little kids, they like their soft gel capsules. And you can chew them up, or you can just puncture the capsule and squirt it on some of their food, like in some applesauce or something like that, and give it to them, before meals.
Okay, but as an older individual, it's like, eggs for a chicken, how many eggs they have in, 200 in a
3.
season. So I would wonder, as we're like 56 years old, that would probably
3 eggs twice a day.
Mhm. And the enzymes at about maybe 40.
The enzymes, you can start taking them as soon as they're starting to walk.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Wallach. We appreciate you.
Okay, thank you. We appreciate you and your team and all you do. God bless you. You're a great part of the family. And don't forget, there's a new bull in town. Get that information out there. Get that ad in front of people so they see the picture. So they see the website, so they see the 3 CDs that they need to have. Get that out there, get them on the Rebound, and we can add 25 to 50 healthy years to their life.
Olay.
Olay.
Thank you, Doc. Love you. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you,
Okay,
doctor.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night and a better tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.